divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are returning for more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, ahoy Mojo, and ahoy Mariner Kitty, who keeps trying to steal my seat. Every time I get up, she's there. So, and who back to it? We have all of our turbo motors and supercomputers, nearly. I've got the last 50 of the last stack ready to go, so let's do this thing, then we'll see what we're in for next.
Milestone reached. This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Fixit was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I. Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority. Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
Alright, let's see what we need for this. We need neural quantum processor. Ooh. We should have everything else. We got that. We should have this by now and this by now. So we got 18 minutes before we need to before we can turn any of it in though. So let's see about the neural quantum processors. Let's see what's needed for that. Neural quantum processor. We need time crystals, check. We need supercomputers, check. We need fixite trigons, check. And we need excited photonic matter. Eh? How do we make that? Excited photonic, it just comes out of the converter? Huh. Let's build a converter and take a look at this. I'm not going to keep it here. I'm just going to plop it down and look at the recipe. Excited photonic matter. Okay. Dark matter residue needs the awakened Sam or reanimated Sam. Does this thing just spit out excited photonic matter? Formed in the converter by inducing intense photon interactions through exposure to SAM with a high energy environment. I don't know. That's very weird. Let me Google this. Excited photonic matter. As I bring up a browser. Come on. I'm on my other computer. I did not have a browser prepared. There we go. Yes, don't give me all these tabs I did not ask for. Satisfactory. Excited photonic matter. According to the wiki. Huh. It's produced from no ingredients in a converter. Okay, I guess we just hook up a converter to power. Alright, so what were the other ingredients? Just to be clear. Time crystal, supercomputer, fixite trigon. Okay, so we've got... Whoops. We got the time crystals being manufactured over here. We got here. Let me minimize this so I can see the chats. We got that being made there. We got the fixite being made up here. Supercomputers are made over here. But supercomputer production is kind of, well, I'll say very limited, because our other components that we need to make it are limited. So I might take the opportunity to make it, whoops, to make another source for the, like the radio control units, the and thus the supercomputer. All right, let's look at our supercomputer recipes. Okay, so computers, AI limiters, supercomputers, rods, batteries. Batteries are just so... Anything that involves sulfuric acid is just inconvenient. But I don't... I think, yeah, I might just look at doing this again. Problem is that one needs alumina. This one I think only needs oil and copper and quick wire. Oil, copper, quick wire. Yeah, because the circuits we can make from oil. How was your day, Mojo? We just need a copper source or a quick wire source. One of the two. Oh, we need a quick wire source. Regardless, okay. So, problem is there are no good quick wires down in this area besides the one we've already tapped. But we have converter. And converter can change, oops. Converter can change things. That's why it's called a converter. Pretty good, another hot day, sitting at 93. Well, that's an improvement over yesterday. Let's look at this converter idea. Raw resource conversion. Oh, up there it is. Okay. So we still need reanimated SAM to do any of this. Come to think of it. Huh. Okay. So there's that there. There's also this one here. That one might be our better bet. And there was a hint of a breeze at least. Oh, good. So we got nitrous over here. So that'll be part of it. That will be helpful. Okay. So I think we should do is I'm going to try this. Oops, where We start off with our centerpiece being our final thingamabopper that we're trying to make or utilize. Oh, there's nitrous there. We could have... Still trying to work this out. Supercomputer. Computer. That will need oil. That will need copper and quick wire. That will need copper and quick wire. Maybe I won't start off with my staple. Let's go normal pure right there. I think this is the one I'm going to tap to make circuits. And then that is near-ish to, well, it's not really near-ish anything, but there's a copper vein up here. Oh, well, let's do the hardest thing first. Let's make... Whoops. Let's work on making the quick wire. Because the quick wire will give us the access we need to everything else. So we need to tap a SAM. Excuse me. Come on, get out of the water. Get out of the water. Oh, we need to equip our jetpack. Vroom, vroom. Okay, so the SAM is up here. Whee! Is it up here? Nope, we flew right over it. Plus it's under the ground. Oh, this is one that's under the ground. I just realized. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Too bad we can't just dig. That'd make it so much easier. Okay, so... if we're gonna do that, we might as well... tap one of these guys that's closer to the quartz, because we can use the SAM and the quartz to make the Caterium. Yep, okay. Whee! My other save, I'm working on unlocking more recipes early, so I'm doing a lot of early hunting for hard drives. See, there's a copper vein. So that might be where we get the stuff we need for the... I think we're going to need copper sheeting. Let's see, how do we get down to... I know there's a path. I thought there was a path. Oh, it's this one I'm thinking of. Okay, so we gotta figure out... I know there's a cave entrance. The question is how are we gonna get down to it? Bunker Gamer! Ahoy! I shouldn't be. This should have been the same time I started last week. Or yesterday, sorry. Ahoy and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. We are working on figuring out how to create Caterium from SAM and quartz. Because we've got this particular thing we want to make called the Neural Quantum Processor. I've got these taken care of. The time crystals, I mean. I've got the fixite trigon taken care of. Supercomputer is going to be a hassle. And then we also got converter. Or excited photonic matter, which I think is just the converter plus electricity. So we are going to tap our SAM. We're going to bring it to some quartz. And we're going to make Caterium, use it to make Caterium. Then we'll use the Caterium to make the quick wire. This does not look like the tunnel I want. Big giveaway. There's no there's no salmon. There's already an into the tunnel. Maybe that might be it. I give all my times in Eastern, just simply for simplicity's sake, because I live in a time zone I don't think many people realize exists. This is not it. Oh, why are you doing that? There we go. Yeah, Bunker Gamer, we get 1.1. Did you get the patch that came out this morning? The 1.1.0.6. There wasn't a lot to it, but how the heck? This is the only cave entrance I'm seeing without going further down. Excuse me. Woof, that one leapt out of me. I'm not seeing any walls that we can explode. Well, you didn't miss much. So, thanks for coming and hope you enjoy. Don't forget to hit the like and or subscribe. Preferably both. Well, I find this Sam cave. It might be over here. That's going to be a long way to get up. Yep, I see wall. I see wall I can explode. Uh-oh. I'm going to need to make more of these. Okay. We'll just plant this one here. Good time to check in. Do not wait for my time to be 7:30, but I missed an hour. Indeed. Sorry, having a bit of a coughing fit. Oh boy. As if this is where the Sam is, it's going to be a struggle. Unless there's a way up. Looking at this, there might be a way up inside this cave. We'll take you since I've come up here anyways. Okay. I'm thinking there might not be an easy way up. Because this does not look... This does not look like there's a cave entrance up here. Yeah, this just, I think, loops back on itself. Yeah, it comes up this way. Or it comes up this way. Whoa! Oh boy. Okay, so... That's definitely a problem. Again, I'm seeing if anyone has file systems of satisfactory and other stuff from running, understanding new stuff. Ooh. So it's gonna come this way. It's gonna come around. I'm pathing where the conveyor belt's gonna have to go. It's gonna have to come this way. It's gonna have to come down here. Nope. Oh, I hate it when they do this kind of cave that turns you around and around and around and around and around. Also found I need to install new storage because I am almost full. Only one more terabyte to work with. Yeah, I am familiar with this topic of storage for a computer, especially for gamers. I play the old Juggle games, or Juggle gaming. If I'm not playing it, it usually gets uninstalled so it can make way for games that I am playing. Oh no, I've lost. I'm lost. There we go. I think this is the way out. Yep, that's the way out. Okay. I use my friend's NAS, but it's slow for programs use and mostly for stable data. Yeah. Okay, so we come out this way, come around this way, and there's the SAM. Okay, so that's not as bad as I was thinking. So around this way, up this way, out this way. Now the question, where do we go from here? So we're definitely going to have to do up. I'm thinking maybe a tower that gets looped around. Okay, I need to make some more. Need to make some more Noblisk. Wish there was a better way to do this. I absolutely need to drop a foundation every so often just so I can remember the root. I was doing that with power with electricity poles. Like I'd put down markers to before I had the road barriers unlocked. I would use the electric poles as sort of stakes that I would use to block off certain areas or certain directions from traveling, or at least mark them as the way not to go. Trail markers, thank you. But more kind of like, more in line of like a racetrack. Mark out the path, put a pole on either side. Keep between the poles. I have not played Scrap Mechanic yet, Bunker. I think I've heard of it, but at this very moment I can't remember what it's about. Okay, so let's just clear the area out a bit. Make some room to work. So we'll open up this path, or open this cave up a little bit more. Hiya! Can't believe I got it up that high. Hiya! Mix between Trailmakers, Minecraft, and Satisfactory. Interesting. Ouch. It's a good thing this falling debris doesn't actually have any mass. There we go. Nice open entrance. Okay, so like I said, up. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna use a foundation. Just have it go vertically as high as we can. Oh, that's gonna run into that overhang, isn't it? Whoops. Oh well, okay, so I'm gonna have to start it down here, it looks like. So I absolutely despise the bail bots and the tape bots. I haven't even touched the underground. Interesting. We have to go look at that. Okay, so boop. Okay, I'm gonna have to plot this out. So I'll go that way. I'll go that way. Well, may just have to do it this way. Also, I think what I'm gonna do, just Just to make sure it doesn't look like it's floating in space, I'm gonna attach it to that cliff. This is gonna be a while. This may have to abandon this part of the project and do it after the stream, or do it between streams. But we'll see how big of a hassle it turns into. But the idea is that the conveyor belt will go up this spiral. Where's that smoke monster? There he is. And this, we're just going to spin it up all the way up to the top. I think it's going to have to be a little bit taller. Like we may have to use the 8-meter ramps. I don't think it works with raw mats, Mojo, but that is a good point. We do have elevators. Ooh. But elevators require Echo Tricky. Where would we get the Echo Tricky? That might work. Because we got power over here. Yeah, possible. We got an easy access point here. I have trouble with the hot bars. Like something about the way the scroll wheel works in this game throws me for a loop. Like I always go down. I'm scrolling down, but I go to the left or right. It's something about the orientation, or it screws me up. Let's just say it that way. Stop it. See, I'm already doing it. Alt. That's the word I want. Like I have a couple of hot bars going, but I don't know of a good way to organize. 10 hot bars just seems a little much to me. Nope, that's not a... I can definitely see we're going to have to top down this. Ah, no. No! If I can even get back up. Ow, you jerk. Let's change the hotkeys. Use the number pad from a hotbar. That's a thought. Never thought about using the num keys allow you to choose which hotbar you use? How does that work? Options, key bindings. Nope, I can't do it that way. Oh. I can set those. That's right. Well, I'll look at that after. kind of gotten used to doing it this way. It's not efficient, but it's doesn't overwhelm my brain with options. I have trouble with buttons. Too many button controls gives me problems. Where's that gas? Stop it. Not what I want. Map. See, all that time I was trying to hit the M for map and I kept hitting N. Come on. Come on. There. See, I don't... actually, I wonder if I could tune that. I wonder. Key bindings. Hotbar. Nope. Page up and page down buttons on my mouse don't work for this. Oh wait, maybe they do. Okay, so next hotbar, previous hotbar. Stop resetting the menu. Next top bar. See, it keeps resetting the search. I don't want that. Okay, so... okay, so one of these buttons is definitely more prominent than the other. So it really should do that this for cycling. The other thing we can see if this works. Nope, my side scroll wheel doesn't work. So next up bar is the bigger one. Previous up bar is the button that refuses to be pushed very well. Okay. Okay. Beep. Okay, we can try mess with that as long as once we figure out what we want to have in the extra hotbars. I've discovered a new trick. Okay. Where is El Gaso? There it is. We don't need El Gaso for this particular thing. But now that we've identified where it's at, maybe we can use it for the supercomputer. There isn't really good use for it except for the cooling system. Okay, so over here I think is our where we're gonna have our down. Woo. What is this first part of that sentence? Okay, I think we're just gonna grab from this power pole here. Oh, that's already connected fully. Oh, okay. We don't know what you're saying. Or at least I can't. I don't know. If you abbreviated something, I didn't understand it. Okay. Boing. Oh, we can get all the way up there. It's a silly question. If there were other fix-it employees sitting here to do all this and apparently didn't quite make good life choices, where are their maps and gear? Or did they... Oops, right away. Christopher Columbus did not discover America and was using that and saying he did not discover the button trick because he said he's... Right, but you... The fast typing has let you down again because I did not catch what you were saying. Because I have trouble reading internet. But thank you for pointing out the hotbars can be useful, because I was having distinct trouble utilizing it. So if we go to where do we put the power poles? Well, let's work on one thing at a time. Transport. Elevators. Whoa. Let's go. The AO part's just in saying, oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's what it is I'm slang deaf. I think that's the way to say it. Okay, I think if we put it there. Actually, we should probably have rotated that 45 degrees. So I want to just come out swinging. Communication skills are not what I'm known for. That'll work, I guess. Okay. Can we get to an airy peak above where we can look down upon our thing and create the elevator? Ag! Answer, not so well. There we go. Personal elevator, make sure it's pointing in the right direction. This will also be how we get powered down, come to think of it. Ooh, I don't know how high to make this. That's as high as we can go. Well, Bunker Gamer, the only response I have to AO being used for ages now is I'm from the boonies. I'm now a city slicker like Mojo. Okay. So that gets us up here. We got a few levels we can take out. Oops. So is it gonna make me delete all of it? Yes, it is. Darn it. I guess we just leave it. So I don't know how of a good way to. It doesn't seem to be a good way to delete only the parts I want. It's either all of it or none of it. Ooh, man, that's gonna be a long trip. Where's the off? There it is.
Thank you for participating in the Fix-It Elevation program. I am Elevata, which is like Ada,
Oh,
but
no.
less advanced. We are not currently taking any feedback.
Good grief. Alright, now comes the fun part, setting up the ramps. My only hope is that when we reach the top, the right side, the correct side, will have the final ramp. Nope, that one was off. Oops, wrong one. We're gonna do this one. That one's 7. That one 8. Oh, well, it solves the power problem because the elevator, this particular elevator, will allow us to transmit power from above to down below. I think this will work much better, Mojo. Because as you saw, I could build as high as I wanted to without having to... like, it doesn't... it's not constrained by the same constraint as the foundations. And it doesn't require infinite lift or intermediate, whatever they're called, conveyor holes. So I think in the end this will be better. Finally a practical use for the elevators. Because while I've used them in the past, it hasn't been really useful. I don't know why I close out every single time, other than the fact I want to be able to see where I'm jumping. Oh, come on. I'm getting up there. This is only part one, though, because we didn't have to do the conveyors. Oh! I see why you were thinking conveyor lifts instead of doing this. But this also gives me an easy way up and down. Well, I got the idea in my head, you know me. I like to see if I can do the ideas that are in my head. Oh no. Ugh. Alternatively, what I could do is once I get this done, I could take out the elevator and put in the conveyor lifts. Wow, you know Morse? That's an impressive feat in this day and age. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. We're near the top. I think it looks like it'll come out on the right side. Actually, we could probably do a smaller ramp size now. Look at that. That's perfect. Mojo, you have moderator permissions. You might want to translate that before we allow it. If you can. I'm assuming that's Google. Or Google would be able to. Just means more. Oh, okay. Oopsie. There's an 8-meter ramp. That's an 8-meter ramp. How'd this get messed up? Just your name for deep dive gaming. Oh, okay. That is cool. Oh, this needs to be the other way. Come on. That was being all clever, but it's somehow goofed it up at the bottom. Neato. Okay, that turned out okay after all. Let's get back up here and finish putting in the rest of it. What the heck? How am I futzing this up? Oh, I see the problem. Okay. I was lining up the wrong corner. Like this one. This needs to be up here. I'll let you answer that one, Mojo. I'm not good at gauging. I know what I would say, but... Or I know what my answer would be, but... I don't want to embarrass myself or you. There we go. Still works out. I mean, the question was directed at you anyways. I'm horning in again. Yeah, Mojo's been around since I was just getting started on YouTube, I think. I know she entered the scene when I started streaming, but I can't remember if she'd seen any of my YouTube stuff before that. Long distance friendship did a locale, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. Blast action! Ahoy! Grimdark Fort. Nope, this is called Satisfactory. How are you doing, Blast? It's been a while since you visited my channel. Alright, now that I got that set up, I kind of want to see where I'm going to go with it before I get to work on the conveyance. We're going to aim for... Let's see if we can convey this direction over to the quartz crystal. Or raw quartz. Ooh, hieroglyphs. Is that my channel name again? In hieroglyphs? Yeah, it's fair, Blast. Very, very fair. Okay, so... Oh, it's hieroglyphics and hieroglyphics. I gotcha. See, sometimes I'd be slow on the uptake. Okay, I think... I think a truck might be involved. Or a drone. Truck might be easier to deal with. Oh, come on. Bunker, do you know a way to recover dropped nobelisks so I don't waste them? Don't answer that, Mojo. Family friendly stream or PG rating. Let's see, where is... Yeah, I think a truck is going to be needed because the easy path to the quartz crystal is not so easy. What are you doing, hovering? Oh, you're just waiting your turn. Got it. You know what? I think I just realized. Oh no, that's okay. Stop highlighting random icons. I wonder if Sam is up here. Oh, come on. Might be easier to pull the Sam down from up here than to bring it up from down below. It's the same value. Then it's in range of the quartz. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so we'll clear some space. Chainsaw. Actually, if I do it right, I won't need to cut down those trees. But I am going to do this at a 45. Also, I'm definitely going to get some mods. Okay, let's put the buildings on this one, I guess. It's production. That was not 45 degrees. Why is it letting me down on that 45-degree turn thing? It's the second night in a row it's done that to me. Doggone it, come on. I think that's right. Nope. This thing's just not gonna play nice. Okay, fine. Be that way. It does have a nucleus squid, you ask? And you can call me the Mariner, or Mariner for short. Deep Dive Gaming is the channel, but my handle is the Mariner. Simple dude, I might wish more out of town for a few days of shit. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. If you need to dip or you need to step away, let me know. So, to answer your question on YouTube, I was trying to get this to be like 40 angled to point at over the edge here, so that I could just point the miner right at the exit point here and have it so I don't have to do any weird unnecessary turns. But the stupid miner is not making it a nice angle when I try and do that. Like, it's either to the left or to the right of where I want it to go. Actually, that looks about right. But the weird part is going to be yes, the Mariner, after my favorite NPC in Fallout 4. Okay, so I guess we can do it this way. Or not. How did I do it before? Oh, there he goes. Holding the control key. And then this one will snap to that. Like that. Voila. I have a third of that, I think. It can look really quick. 3,348 hours on my part, but that's just on Steam. I've probably got a few dozen hours, or a few hundred dozen hours on PlayStation 4. One of us, one of us. But I think I've played enough Vanilla Satisfactory. I want to see what some of the mods are. There's definitely a few that I want to get to help me be able to see what I'm doing in the night, or prevent night from happening in the first place. Now. How far are you along in the next gen update, Mojo? Right, let's see about where we're gonna build this converter. I think it's gonna be right here, actually. I'm not General, still haven't made it to Cambridge. Oh man, okay. Just making sure I've cleared out plenty of space because I'm not exactly sure where the converter's gonna fall in this. I think it might be best to do it this way. Okay, that should be good. Wow, Bunker. You're a real old hat at Satisfactory, aren't you? Must be doing a whole bunch of things that annoy you. Since you've had the time to work out all the efficient means of doing things at Ada's bequest. I'm still learning. Okay, so converter right here. Okay. I wonder if I could run the power. Yeah, there's a whole. Whoops. Just realized I was not going to make that jump. Whoops. Oh, who made it? Phew. Okay, because I just realized there's a power tower up here we can tap. Love those extreme angles. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do a ramp. Oh, excuse me, down that distance. Hey, look, it might actually involve a plant, but that's okay. Unlikely data input. That's hilarious. Can't the guy just love a game? Okay, so this is 60 out. This one up here is probably going to be the same. Oh. Refuse to touch anything. Wildcard after they deleted the server I was playing on in Legacy back in 2013. Supposed to be able to retrieve character. Anything else? Anything else uploaded? Obelisk. See, that was 60. This is 60. Yeah, perfect. Actually, as we'll do, since we got them, Mark III miners. Well, almost biffed it. So there's that. 120 per minute. Oh. Yeah, that would be worse. Curses. Has it really been running 2 hours? Interesting. Oh well, so. See, we were gonna do Caterium ore. Oh dang, okay, so 120 per minute raw quartz, we only need 10 per minute raw SAM. So we don't need to have this guy up here be a Mark III. Be a Mark 1 reduced to 33% power capacity. Wee. Oh no. Well, that didn't work. Why can't I get on this platform? It's splitting my attention. Doesn't always work. Okay, you go back into the miner here. And we're gonna do a trick that Mojo pointed out to me a little while ago. Conveyor lift hole. Except we have to go up. How do we go up? How do we line this up to be going up? Guess we'll have to do it this way. Boom! It works! Thank you, Mojo, for that little solve. Except it points the wrong direction. Right, have a good night, Bunker. Thank you for coming again. We'll be back playing this on Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And then tomorrow night is an ad hoc stream of consciousness. Oops, it still didn't do what I wanted it to. Right, let's just mark the location maybe. Nope, that's not gonna work. Still haven't figured out a topic with Hero. We'll probably play it by ear tomorrow night. Oh man, okay. How do we get you to face the right direction? It's a matter of getting the reversal. Because that's down. That's receiving. So if we do this one, there we go. That got it. Let's get our usual decoration. Oh, that's right. We can't because it's stupid. That angle is off. Wonder if we can. No, that's not what I said to do. That looks straight. Put it there for just a second to get this in place. Ah! Why won't you be in place? That looks centered. Oh, got it. Stupid. Nope, it's not centered. It's not going to let me be centered, Mojo. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, look. Okay. Hey, there we go. Good call. Virtual high five, Mojo. Hmm. Okay, now we gotta fix our issue with the power pole. Needs to be here. Oops, and it's coming through the okay, so we're gonna do that and then this. Then send that over there. Well, actually, we gotta do this first. Okay. Now we can send it down. We no power. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. We did. We got retap the thingamabopper. Nope, we have power. We have wall power connectors. I have them unlocked. Okay, and that's set to a third like we were gonna do. Yahoo! Probably get rid of that, can't we? I think it's Mark II all the way up. Yep, looks like it. So I'll probably work on this some more after the stream. I'll definitely work on it. Might not work on it tomorrow night because I got stream of consciousness and another thing after that. But Wednesday morning I should be able. Oops, I think I just shifted into Mark 1. Yep, I did. Wednesday before the stream, I should hopefully be able to finish getting the neural what's it started. Okay, why are you not feeding into this? Oh, they're supposed to be reanimated, Sam. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, let's jump up here and convert this and we'll... Yeah, this will make it so I don't have to clock down the miner because 30. The constructor requires 3 SAM to make 1 reanimated SAM. So that's the perfect conversion ratio. Or no, yeah, so I just turn this down to 10 per minute. And then I'm going to have to make this a Mark III again. I was just mining the salmon, not doing anything with it. But this is what needs to be fed into the converter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. Just going to see if I can pull them off the conveyor belt. I'll send them back upstairs, or I'll reanimate them myself down here. I was making unanimated SAM, yes. I just didn't want to tear down and remake the elevator, because that would mean I'd have to tear down the conveyor thingy-ma-poppers. I had a hard enough time getting them up in the first place. So there we go. Reanimated SAM. Needed one more. It's gonna make 120 Caterium per minute. I can do better than that if I overclock this thing, but I don't think it's worth the struggle necessarily. So, like I said, the next thing, I'm going to continue working on putting this together. I think I'm going to work on the supercomputer recipe. And then I think we are just going to have to drone in some fixite and some crystal. Or some time crystals. So I'm gonna work on a second site for making fuel. I'm gonna tap this oil node over here and see if I can do just, I guess, normal fuel over here in this area, and set up a second drone site that I can send them out to and pick up the time crystals from down at the blue crater, and from the trigons from over here. Oh, I can delete that mark. Blah, blah, blah. So, thanks all for hanging out, watching. If you're watching this back on playback, please hit the like. See you tomorrow night, hopefully for some Stream of Consciousness with Hero. Until then, enjoy Satisfactory. Fair winds and fun gaming, people. Bye-bye.